Nice to see you, everyone. Happy New Year, Happy New 2026. And today, our journey is about curiosity. Curiosity is like the engine that is activating everything, that is becoming an action or a goal or a pattern or a piece of knowledge in our life. And so we're gonna talk today, and more importantly experience today, where we are. Where is curiosity gonna bring us this year? What is curiosity gonna bring us this year? And there is this story in Jewish tradition about what's called Pardes, which is an orchard, and the four that went into the Pardes and went into the orchard, and the orchard is representative of hidden knowledge. And what happened was one died. What happened with the other one? I think got mad. The third one lost their faith. Basically, they just lost their faith and changed. And one came in and came out changed, but in a good way. And what makes the difference? So they were all curious, but curiosity pushed them in different ways. Perhaps this is just my speculation because I don't know that for sure, but one had an agenda, and maybe more than one had an agenda that was not healthy for them. So there is this aspect about entering the door into new knowledge that is asking, are you ready? Are you ready? And what does it mean to be ready? Because there is nothing that says you can't ask questions, but are you ready for whatever the answers would be from that your curiosity bring you? Is probably about, are you asking the right questions? Are you asking questions about what you want to know that is representing something that you truly need? Or maybe it's something that you just want, but you don't need it, and perhaps it wouldn't even be good for you. So there is the aspect of forbidden knowledge. The forbidden knowledge that in fact got us thrown out of the Garden of Eden. And that's what we're not going to pursue today. But what we are going to pursue today is the knowledge that is going to propel us forward, is the knowledge of what is needed for our growth, is the knowledge of what is needed for us, rather than the egoic thing that says in us, I want what I want, what I want. This will be based on the question of, what is it that I need? What is it that I need? And show me what it is that I need to know that is for my benefits, for my highest, for what I truly need this year. And curiosity can be the curiosity of the child. It can be the curiosity that is wonderment, which I love. You know, we go into this magical place where everything is possible, where everything is available, and we just want to wander around and discover how things are and what they are, and we seek understanding, and we seek to simply know. And there is the curiosity that is more driven by a sense of deprivation, that there is this deep yearning where we feel like we gotta know, and that's fine, as long as we also know our boundaries, and we know that if it becomes an obsession, and if it's never gonna be satisfied, we still need to know when to say, okay, I got what I need for now, and I don't need for now to keep on going, because it will become a a distraction. It will take me away from where I truly want to focus. And we all have dabbled in that, right? I mean, I know that in the last 2 weeks of last year, I mean, I've got myself into all sorts of places of curiosity, like a spiritual curiosity, I guess, that I would find myself at the end of the day, I didn't even eat. I was so immersed. And so there is also a healthy limit to everything. And so it always comes down to balance. And so the questions for this year: what is my curiosity? What is the thing that I want to be curious about, or what are the directions that I want to be curious about? And even if you go deeper, am I going to be curious about anything this year? Do I need curiosity in my life? When we ask this simple question, do I need curiosity? We know that curiosity is the spark that starts everything. And so if we don't have curiosity, ask yourself, why? Why not? Why don't I feel like I want to know something? I want to know something. And before you go to what is it that I want to know, what is it that I need to know this year? And so we will go through this journey that help us clarify a little bit for us. What is it that our soul needs to know this year? So all goes down to know thyself, the soul, know what we are, because we are the reflection of everything around us. And when we know what's in us, we get the true answers, and then it helps us figure out what it is that we want when we interact with everything around us. And we will also go through the guardians at the gate, which are not the ones that are here to destroy us because we got into the forbidden territory. It's the ones that are telling us, are you ready? And the ones that are saying, maybe go back and figure it out first before you're making progress, and then no problem, I'll let you in. Are you asking the right question? And so with all this, I'm bringing just all sorts of factors and points to remember as we move through the self-reflection. But it's not just self-reflection that we're doing here, because it's an activation. And we're also activating today the inner questions and the powers, the angelic powers that are helping us take these questions and translate them. These are the powers that in the five realms of the alchemical flame, there is this realm that is called Dath, which is about knowledge. And it's here good to remember the difference between knowledge and learning and knowing. Knowledge is just information. It's a beautiful collection of information, but what you do with this information is going to become how you experience it, and that's the knowing. And that's why we do the journeys. We want to know in the sense of knowing. We want to experience what we are to experience, so that what is starting perhaps as a spark of just wanting to know in an intellectual sense becomes, with the emotion, with the motivation of curiosity, which is a beautiful emotion that moves us forward, becomes the pattern, the new pattern of our reality. What actually starts to manifesting for us in our lives. So that's where we're going, what we're gonna work on today.